All right. Hello, everybody. It is Friday the 19th. We are live here, hopefully, on a couple different ways, right? You can watch me on Facebook, you can watch me on YouTube. Um, so we're going to be here for our fourth card of Christmas in July. Who would have thought that it's a big card? Well, they're card makers, but they're in the movie business now. Would make such a thing as Christmas in July, right? I think we all watch the movies and all the pretty scenery. Why wouldn't you watch those movies? Okay, I'm totally getting off track here, but if you guys could let me know if you could hear me, that always it always makes me nervous at the beginning to know if see, Gail said good morning, everyone. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. Like I said, we are doing a Christmas in July. We're at card 4, so it's a 4-part series. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Gail, that you could hear me. Perfect. 4-part series, so if you haven't watched the other videos, you can find those. It's Christmas in July card 1, Christmas in July card 2, like 3 and 4. And I have been sending out emails, so hopefully you have been getting those with the tutorials. And yeah, let me know if you find those helpful. Tutorials, not really my favorite thing to do, but I do them sometimes. I'm trying to get better at doing them. Okay. So today's card, we're going to be using these circle dies, which are Spotlight on Nature. Ooh, let me make the screen big for you. There you go. It's a little bit better. And those are in the annual catalog on page 69. And I'll show you right here. They go with a stamp set. Not very often. If it's a bundle, I typically buy it, but for some reason, I just bought those circles. So there are lots of circles in this set of dies, and I didn't realize how many until I wanted to do this for you guys, because one sheet. Let's see, do I have them out here? Did I put them away? One whole sheet I hadn't touched yet, so I hadn't played with it at all. So you get 4, 5, 6, 12 dies. And so there's different sizes and then different edging on them. Hello, Yolanda. I'm so happy you're here. Good morning. I know, another Christmas in July, right? So this is going to be the last card of the series. I can't tell you if I'm going to do another Christmas card in July. I don't know. We'll see. So we're going to be using those dies. We're also going to be using, I pulled out a classic, the Trucking Along stamp and the punch. Yolanda said great dies. They are great dies. And if you guys know me at all, you know I love to layer dies. So let me show you a card I made with the dies. So just these are the dies, and then all the other stuff is from the ephemera packs. And then this was a card base from, I don't remember, a couple years ago. I just had sitting around. And this is the word ephemera pack. And then on the inside, I just kind of doodled just to kind of snazz it up a little. But these are the dies, right? I wanted to showcase a different project with the dies. So we're going to be pulling that out. We're also going to be using some paper. Well, we're going to decorate the inside. The paper, the Color Families paper. So if you guys know, Stampin' Up sells designer series paper in their color families. This is the Regals. So very, very pretty and useful. And so it's not even Christmas paper, but we're just going to add it because it's red and green, right? Okay, we got that out of the way. So this Truck It Along stamp set I love because I love the red truck, right? It's been on trend for a while. It's still on trend. I was at some store the other day and I saw 4th of July pickup truck, right? All designed with like red, white, and blue. You would think I would have bought it, but I didn't. I was strained. Okay, so let's get creating. I am going to be taking out all my goodies. I cleaned up a little bit from yesterday, so that's good. But I could create another mess pretty fast. Okay, so here's the card we're going to be making. And it's happening while I'm talking to you guys. Not fun. Okay, so there's the card we're going to be using, and that's what I did to the inside. Again, I just took the designer series paper and did the side of it there. Okay, so what are we going to do first? Let's do our card base. So we have our real red in our traditional, right, 5.5 by, no, why did I say 11? It's not, it's 8.5. Scored at 4 1/4. Could you see me questioning myself? Yeah. I don't know. I think I've written 11 on all the tutorials. Sorry. That would be a different size card. Okay. And then we have some basic white that we are going to be, Yolanda said, love the circle dies. Circle dies are great. I love anything. I've said it before. I love anything that you can layer. Okay, so we have a basic white that is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And we have garden green that is 4 by 5 1/4. And I will have all these measurements in the tutorial that I send you guys later today. So I actually forgot to write everything down, but it will be in the email. Okay, this paper right here, this basic white, we are going to run through the embossing machine we're going to be using the exposed brick folder. And so I want to make sure that the bricks are going like you would be looking at a wall. So I want to make sure that I put the paper in this way, right? Because the card's going to be this way. So let's get our machine in. We're going to put it in seam side first, because that's how the machine likes it. We're going to just have our platform and then number 4. This is our dark gray because it's a 3D folder. So this is the sandwich that we want to use. We're going to roll it. Oh, good morning, Sue. I'm so happy you could join us. Okay, so there's that guy. Stick it off to the side. Okay. So can you guys see that? The embossing there? So this is going to get layered all together. We're going to, I am a Stampin' Seal girl. I like the tape runner. I am trying to get a little bit more with the glue, the Tombow glue, just because I usually make a mess. So I'm trying to practice. Okay, so that is some layers. There. Now we're going to push this off to the side because we're going to create this truck seam. So to do that, we're going to, lots of stamps, right? So this is, it's called two-step stamping because we have outlines and then we have a stamp that can fill it in. So I've got everything. Oh, look, there are the dies. I've got all the stamps we're going to be using on blocks already, but we're going to use a piece of basic white scratch paper and because we're going to cut out the truck. We're not going to cut out the truck. We're going to punch the truck. So what we need is our Memento black ink, and that's going to be the outline of the truck. So typically when I have a stamp set that's on the bigger-ish side, I will ink it up this way. So that way you're not squishing the stamp. Pretty sure that's not the technical term, but you're not squishing the stamp into the pad and having the ink go everywhere. So we're going to ink this guy up like so. And we're going to stamp them. Let's see. Try to see like where there's no glare. There you go. From the blocks. All right. And I had this guy down here to begin with, and I moved it because with photopolymer stamps, photopolymer are clear stamps, you should be stamping on a pad. It's just going to give it a little crisper image. Okay. And it seems like it's dark. Is it really dark for you guys? I've got lots of lights on here. Hello, Lee. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome from, not from home. Okay. So let's punch this. No, we're not going to punch it out yet. We got to stamp it first. Duh. Okay. So we have the inside of the truck, and we're using real red. And do you see how much ink is on that? That's a lot of ink. So we're going to stamp off. Because I don't want it that bright red, I want it kind of faded red, because every classic red truck should have a little fade to it, right? Whenever we watch car shows and they find a old truck in a field someplace, I'm always like, oh, they could just leave it that color with a little patina on it and just leave it. And my husband's like, they need to paint it, make it look brand new. I'm like, no, a little rust is good. I mean, I don't want a lot of holes in my truck, but I like the fade. Okay. And then with this stamp set, there are tires. So we're going to ink them up and we're going to put the tires on. If you feel like that is just that you would never be able to match those up, then don't do it. Either leave your tires white, or you can just take a marker to that. But we're going to live wild and crazy here. Do this on camera. There we go. Pretty good, right? Look at how cute that truck is. Okay. And then now we're going to cut them out. So to cut them out, this is a builder punch. And so it does have your other pieces. So like if you wanted to, you could add the windshield. This is a tire, and this is the top of the car, I think. But we're just going to use this guy like so. And the other pieces are going to fly out at you. Good morning, Kathy. I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for watching. Okay. Now we took out, or we not took out, we die cut one of these guys beforehand. And we're going to add the truck to it because I'm looking for a pencil. I thought I had a pencil over here. I don't. All I have is a pen. Hold on. Okay. So because we're going to add the tree, right here, we're going to add this tree and we're going to stamp it on the circle. But the truck is going to sit just with dimensionals. It's going to sit just a little on top of it. So we just want to take a pencil. Oops. There we go. And I'm just going to lightly put a line where the truck bed is. So that way we know where to stamp the tree. And then if there's a little pencil on your image, you just erase it. It's fine. Okay. I wonder what I did that. It's a lot of words. A lot of words this morning. But I'm getting used to talking a little bit before I come on to the video, because like one of the first or second video, I was very hoarse and coughing. Not pleasant on camera. Okay. So we're going to take garden green and we're going to stamp this tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, you guys see that tree right there? And again, I don't want it bright because there is detail of the tree. So I'm just going to stamp it off. Make sure the tree is facing the right direction. And I'm going to stamp it just like that. Okay. And then we have, let's see, can you guys see that? There you go. The detail of the tree. And we're going to stamp that guy full strength. And it's going to go this way. So this is called two-step stamping. It's because we're like layering stamps on top of each other. I'm trying to put all my use stamps where they belong. Okay. Let's see. Do you guys like two-step stamping? All my crafters out there, let me know. Or if you're like, nope, stamp it once and that's it. Let's see. So now we can put our little truck on our circle with, sometimes I think I'm sewed together and other times I'm like, oh my goodness. Good thing I have my adhesives on a rolly cart. You think I would just leave them over here? Oh my goodness. Okay. How many dimensionals would you guys use on this? Let's see. Gail says, I don't do a lot of two-step stamping, but don't mind it. Yeah. Me too. But this truck is just so cute. Okay, we're going to peel all these guys off. There we go. And we're going to, oops, one more thing. I forgot. Surprise, surprise. You can have like a road. So your truck isn't just like floating in the air. So I'm going to stamp or ink up my stamp. I'm going to stamp this off too because I don't want it super dark. And we're going to fudge a little. Just see where I kind of want it to go. There we go. And put that guy on, like so. So this is really the focus of the card right there. This is the star attraction. Okay. Now we're going to bring out this guy, and somewhere I have a strip right here, and we're gonna do the greeting or the sentiment. There we go. So wishing you a festive Christmas, because of course we are. Why else would we be sending you a Christmas card except to wish you a good time? A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, right? Okay. And for this guy, what we're going to do is we're just going to cut one side at an angle. So we're just going to like so. So I still need this for stamping. So let's add our, let's see. Oops. Yeah. We're going to add this guy like so. And I had twine. Oh, there it is. So this is just twine. And I'm going to do a loose like bow. So it's going to go under our greeting, which is going to go right here. And so I'm just going to put a piece of adhesive down. And let's see if I can do this. Hold on a second. I'm going to do like a bow in the air. For some reason, when I get it on the paper, I can't do it. Okay. Like that. And then, so it's stuck to the adhesive. If you want to make sure that it's really stuck, what you can do is that it's not going to move anywhere, is you could take Terran tape, which is super strong adhesive, and you can put it over your ribbon or your twine or your thread or whatever you're working with. You can do that. Same thing, you could do that on the back side when you're wrapping the card. Like if you saw yesterday's card where I forgot to put the ribbon on, that on the back side of that, I did this same exact method. We're going to cut the ends off. We're going to put dimensionals on here. And then we are almost done. Let's see. All right. Anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? We're back to weekend living. Now that we have a calendar, right, with the hubby's job, we now have we're not living the retired life anymore is what I'm trying to say. So here we go with this guy. So there is our card, and I'll do the inside. I'm gonna add some bling. I was talking with a friend the other day, and I said one of my goals was to get rid of some bling. Oh, Gail said, what's the hubby doing now? He is a JROTC instructor at one of the high schools here in town. So we going back to the school calendar way of living. Gail said cute card. Oh, thank you. So I was talking to a friend the other day, and I was talking about bling, and one of my goals is to use up bling. I have a supply of bling. I'm not going to say I have a little supply of bling that needs to get used. So, but I realized that I'm pretty sure all the cards I've made the last 4 days have had no bling on them. So I don't know what I was thinking. But we are going to take, we're going to take this stamp that I've been using almost all week. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. Oh, thank you, Lee. And this is from this Greetings of the Season stamp set. But we're going to stamp the inside like that. And then we're going to close up the ink because you don't want anything falling onto your card. And we're done with this guy. And so to adhere the designer series paper on the strip, what I'm going to do today is just take a little bit of the seal and add it. Like so. Okay. There you go. We will cut off the ends. And then with a little bit more adhesive on the back. We will put this on the inside like so. And I don't know what kind of bling. We have rhinestones. I don't know which ones I really want to use. Oh, what are these? These are pretty. Let's see what they are. So the last couple of days we've been using a lot of gold, but this is basic gray and smoky slate pearls. Ooh, look at how pretty these guys are. So different sizes. Looks like two different sizes. So let's put some of these guys on. We'll do, oops. You know that with your Pick a tool, you guys see that? When it comes out like that, you can just take it off and then you just twist it a little bit more and more comes out. So it's sticky. Okay. We're gonna put, I always like to do 3. There you go. So there is our card with the bling, or without bling. This one's probably going to get bling too. All right, guys. Well, that is our 4th card of the series, Christmas in July. Thank you guys all very much for being here. I appreciate it. It's been fun. I'm also getting a head start on my Christmas cards, so that's always good. I will be back live next Tuesday at 10 a.m. with a card, some kind of card. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully you can join me then. Everybody have a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.